Hello Power Rangers Lightning Collection fans, and welcome back to Toku Topics. Today I'm taking a look at the final figure in Lightning Collection Wave 15, which as of right now is the final retail mainline numbered wave figure that we're ever going to take a look at, because as of right now we have no idea if the break will ever end and we'll get a Wave 16. We really have no idea if a Wave 16 will ever actually exist, but the final figure here is Summer, kicking off our RPM team, a highly requested season of Power Rangers, my second favorite season behind Dino Thunder, but probably my least favorite member of the team. I mean, Summer's great, but like with a season that has like Jem, Gemma, Dylan, and Ziggy on it, Flynn and Scott are cool, but Summer is not my favorite of the team, but she is a really cool character here, and a cool figure, and a cool release here. So go ahead and take a look at the packaging. Of course, we have RPM Yellow here, RPM Yellow Ranger. It should, I guess, technically say like Ranger Operator Series Yellow, but it's fine. We have the artwork there. On the side, you get RPM Yellow Ranger with the RPM logo and her helmet. And on the other side, you get this nice artwork of the yellow RPM Ranger on the side. And on the back, you have her name, Summer Lansdowne, which I love that they have the names on these on the plastic-free packaging ones. And there's everything that she gets. Now, it's a great figure. It's greatly painted. It's a fantastic civilian likeness. But she does not have a zip charger, which is kind of ridiculous because that is the smallest of the RPM weapons. And she doesn't have one. She does have the Nitro Blaster. And the accessories, like I said, are very good. But she really should have her own personal weapon. But let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at what we have with the Lightning Collection RPM Yellow. Alright, so here is Summer out of the box with everything that she comes with. And this is a really solid figure. It just has one major omission, which I think I might have mentioned earlier with the zip charger thing. It doesn't have her personal weapon, which, like, why? Like, why doesn't it have it? But going in and taking a look at the figure, it is really good. Like, I love the silver paint on the kind of belt straps that we have here. I love the fact that the 3 is done with gold paint, so it kind of stands out from the yellow. Like, kind of like how in Space, Yellow kind of has the different colors and stuff like that for her kind of chest pattern. It's really good. It's pinless, and the female pinless bodies have the nice double jointed elbows for the females, and like are not really as loose as the male ones. So like, it's really good. You have the holster right here with her cell shift morpher. You can't detach it or anything like that. And on the other side, you get a little holster for the Nitro Blaster, which is pretty nice. You get the nice tire molding there. It's nicely textured, so it actually looks and kind of feels like a tire. Overall, it's very good. For our first RPM figure, I'm very happy with how this turned out. You have the nice lines down the side there, the kind of road pattern there. And the face is really good, actually. There it is compared to Rose McIver herself. And honestly, it's probably one of the best Lightning Collection head sculpts we've ever had. Probably the best one in Wave 15, I'd say. Her hair does give her very limited articulation, but I do like the fact that there's this nice paint to kind of differentiate like the different shading of her hair. I think it's really well done. Also, what's really well done is her helmet, which we'll go ahead and put on right now. Waiting for that pop sound. I guess it's on there. There we go. So there is the RPM yellow helmet, and it captures the bear look, I think, very perfectly. Nice paint there. The tires are done well. Not really textured or anything like that, but I don't think they're really supposed to be. You have a white visor trim, which is always good. You even have some silver there around the neck, which is nice. A good detail to pay attention to. It's fantastic. I think the look of this figure is pretty perfect. As perfect as you're going to get for the Lightning Collection. As she almost falls over. So her accessories are the Nitro Blaster in both of its modes, which is also really nicely painted. Like, there's really no paint details that I would expect for this to have that this does not have. Nice silver paint and stuff there. There is a little hole for an effect piece, but it does not come with any effect pieces for that. It comes with, I guess, kind of an effect piece for the sword mode of the Nitro Blaster, which is also done very well. But the reason why I said sort of is because this is like a curved circular edge, and this is a effect piece we've had many times before that doesn't have a circle peg. If I can find the little peg hole, it has a rectangular peg hole, so you can't really use this that perfectly. You can kind of, like, you know, since it is like the rubbery plastic, you can kind of force it in there, but it doesn't really work that well. I would have preferred one for the blaster personally, but that's what we got. And then hand wise, you do get these kind of interesting splayed open hands that I think are new. So you get one for her left and one for her right. She just comes with the default holding hands. And then to go ahead and show it off, you can of course take the Nitro Blaster and kind of hook it onto her holster like so. and it looks really good. So there is the yellow RPM Ranger, or Ranger Operator Series Yellow, from one of my favorite Power Ranger seasons, and I think a very well done figure, and also the last entry in Wave 15, so let's go ahead and check out the full wave. Alright, so at the end of the summer review here, this is the full Power Rangers Lightning Collection Wave 15 assortment, with some blast effect pieces from the G.I. Joe Classified Series Scrap Iron release, which I think look really cool with Power Rangers figures. Things are falling in the background. This is an amazing wave of figures. I really like it. I wish there would have been a fourth member of this wave, but if there, only needs to be 3 to have this quality and this caliber of figures, then, I guess I'll take it. But then, as of right now, this is the last wave of the Lightning Collection, which is just such a shame. Like, seriously, this is a fantastic wave, and I'm really going to miss this line. And this is very bittersweet if this is truly the end. But in terms of wave winners, Turbo Red undeniably is my favorite of this wave, followed by Lightspeed Blue, and then literally, even though RPM Yellow is a fantastic figure, as we've taken a look at here today, due to the fact that she doesn't have her zip charger, that's why I have her posed like that, like she's looking down at her hand holding nothing, that makes her my least favorite figure, because I don't see any justifiable reason as to why she doesn't have the zip charger. It's the tiniest of the RPM weapons. She definitely should have it, so that makes her the wave loser, but it's still a very, very good figure. Don't get me wrong. It's just the Turbo Red. I almost said RPM Red. Turbo Red is such a good figure, and Chad's pretty solid. And Summer is also fantastic. It's just she really loses out on the accessories, but overall, fantastic wave of figures. And with that is going to do it for my review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Wave 15 RPM Yellow Ranger. So, like I said in this video, it's a good figure. It's a solid figure with well-painted accessories and everything. It's just she's kind of missing that pretty big glaring one. You can sort of substitute the one that's from the Bandai Action Hero figures, or the action figures that came out during RPM, because like they're kind of on the roughly same scale. But it's just like, hers is the tiniest. Why couldn't you include it? But whatever. Regardless from that, it's good. It's also just such a shame, because I think RPM is already off to a fantastic start, and it looks like we're not getting any more RPM characters, and it's just like, this is such a highly requested season and fan favorite, and I want the rest of the team, and because it's a great start, but at least we have this one. At least we have some representative of RPM, and Summer here I think is a great start. So if you'd like to pick up this figure yourself, I will be leaving an Amazon affiliate link in the description below, which if you use that, it helps out the channel. And let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of this figure? What RPM figures would you have wanted them to make in the Lightning Collection? And if they come back and ever decide to make more, which ones would you want them to do? And that's going to do it. So of course, until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter, @LiveRangerKey, or LightningFigPR, and I'll see you all later. To wrap up this video, I'd like to thank my $5 and above patrons: Jurassic Samurai, Maggot Alchemist, Robert Browning, Static Thunder, Brendan Overland, Maji Yellow, MCPC Studios, Comics 1017, James Darty, Eric Berry, Tyler Bezetsky, Matthew Thorne, Josh Landry, Pyramidas, CBT Tesla, Cross SCV, Caboose Ed, Socket Monsters, Anthony Love, Daniel Pika, Hella Geo, Thrasher, Jesus Prime, Uni Warrior Thomas, Louis Carnes, and Carlos Alfredo. You can support Toku Topics for as little as $1 a month on my Patreon, linked in the description below.